Welcome back to Boruto Anime Review, episode number 289. This is basically talking about the 289th episode of the Boruto Naruto Next Generation's Qualifications, which adapts from chapter 59, the entire thing. And from what I can tell from chapter 60, they skip the first 3 pages because they adapt these already kind of for the first episode of this arc. Mostly put, this is what happens episode. In the case of Kawaki, where, we see him, we start the episode off where he is having a fight with Code in a flashback, and Code is jealous of him, so he nearly tries to strangle him. This whole opening scene is mostly the same. I think so. They did change a little bit of dialogue here, but most of it presents the same. What happens? Well, how about a bad dream? The fact that Kawaki, he's still a vessel of Ishin, despite the fact Ishin's gone. The fact that he could potentially get his karma back. He pins Armand to the wall with his ability, and they walk up. Now, the one thing they do cut from this scene is on his back, there's a tag on his back. They completely removed that from the anime. What exactly it says on the back of his shirt is never explicitly revealed because the tag is removed. Not sure why. And he walks off. And then we see him sitting on top of the... Well, first he's basically walking about. This scene is whole completely original. This is not from the manga, where he's just walking by himself. And then he's followed by Team 10. Yes, Team 10. Which is Shikadai, Chocho, and Inogen. They follow him, of course, asking where Shikadai basically takes him aside to chat with him. And then we see him on top of the Hokage Mount, where he just basically looking from the far on top of... By the way, he's sitting on top of Naruto's head. Meanwhile, though, we see something that's mostly anime original. More original content here. Where we see Hinata and Himawari preparing dinner. And Boruto joins them later on. We see Naruto at the house. Yes, Naruto in person. Not a Shutter clone. And we just see Naruto. And here's something you've never seen Naruto ever do in the entire franchise. He's sitting in the chair and he's reading a newspaper. When in the world have you ever heard Naruto reading a newspaper? I thought this was quite funny. But I guess because Naruto's father and he's older, let's have the leader of the village read a newspaper. Yes, seriously. This I thought was quite hilarious and a great anime addition. So they wonder where Kawaki is, and of course we see Boruto wants to go after him. Then we see Naruto and then we see him on top of the Hokage Mount by Kawaki with his Hokage out. Maybe he sent a Shadow Clone out. Yeah, that's probably what happened. He probably sent a Shadow Clone out, and he tells him that Hinata made dinner, and he calls him his stupid son, which that actually is in the manga. And he comes home, we see the vase which Kawaki broke in the previous arc of the series, way back, which he fixed. When they have dinner, Boruto gives him his ninja headbutt because he's sliced in half in the previous episode. And, well, then we see Naruto and Kawaki go to their room and they go to sleep. And that's their stuff. Meanwhile, though, Ida witnesses a lot of this stuff. How sad for Kawaki. And after some chatting for a bit, back and forth, Bug tries to leave, but he's forced to stay. Then they go introduced to the other knight. So they go back to the chamber where Ida came from and unleash her brother, Damon, who basically, his debut here is the same as the manga. It jumps top of Code. And of course, well, in case you're curious though, do they change anything about this character for the anime? Appearance-wise, not really. I think the color scheme is most of the same. And so he's Ida's little brother. Is this your new man? He's like, get off him. He's like, and she's like, I told you not to go on him. That's different from the manga. Don't climb on him. And of course they chat for a bit. And of course this is my other knight because she mentions, my ability. This is the other thing is work on blood relatives, basically her brother. Yep. And Well, that's kind of the episode there. It's an absolute great episode. I personally loved it. I think the code stuff's getting interesting at best. Now, here's the thing about the manga when it comes to this particular thing. As this episode, they've already adapted to chapter 60. And here's the strange thing about this. Guess how many chapters still have to be adapted for the series? The answer is 18 chapters. Yes, 18. So, I have this personal theory that by the end of this month, that we're going to push pause on this arc at some point in time. Maybe at some point when they break off. The arc is still going on in the manga right now. I'm sure at some point they're going to push pause on this arc and do some more Android content. Because, well, at least they waited a good period of time before they start resuming up in the manga. It had been a while. I think it's been like a year since they did anything in the manga. I think the last thing they did was when they used it was when they did the AO arc. Yes, that was the last thing, anything with it. It was AO and the Kawaki arc. Let's see. Excuse me. In terms of the anime, let's see. I think in the case of the anime, this is probably the first time since episode. So it's been like a year and about 4 months. So yeah, 16 months since the last chapter was adapted for the series, which was basically episode 219. That was the last episode time. So I was back October 17th, 2021, which is interesting. So I think that we probably have a few more episodes left before they have to make a stop with when it comes to adapting the manga. Yes. How far are things to go for? My guess, I'd say, well, since they got technically 10 more chapters left. So, based upon the episode titles, I'm presuming by episode 293 is probably where the anime is going to stop temporarily with adapting the manga, because, like I just mentioned, they're getting dangerously really close to catch up the manga. Like I said, here's the thing: 18 episodes, 18 chapters. That's how many chapters still left to be adapted. So, do I think that they're going to stop at some point? It is distinctly possible. The fact that they're probably going to stop at some point. Yes, they're probably going to stop. And here's what I see us doing. Why not just, I don't know. How about, let's say, adapt more to Naruto light novels? There's still plenty of room there. You could basically also do the Kakashi one. That would be interesting if they adapt the Kakashi one. I would say they could adapt more of it because there's still more of the book you could adapt. It is possible. But as far as I can tell, the anime, Para has not announced anything related to that. Not really, no. I'm thinking, like I said, by episode 293, that's probably where we're going to stop adapting the manga. And that's presuming anyways. I have no justification for that. It's just a theory. But time will tell. Okay, so that's a particular view. Next video is going to wait because I got to do a stream. So, next video. Bye.